When I learned about Ethereum for the first time and I got into Web3, I just kind of fell in love with this idea that we can collaborate in a global way and everyone understands what's happening, at least with consensus. So for me, it was all about decision making. So now into DAOs, of course, it's all about decision making. It's all about how do we as a group of people truly come to what the decision is. It's not just that like we as our foundation can start coming to consensus, but now other groups that know nothing about blockchain, nothing about Web3 can come onto a website, click a few buttons, because getting the NEAR wallet is so simple. They get their first 5 NEAR, they have a DAO within a couple hours. And now they can achieve those same consensus goals as we're able to without having to do any coding, without having to do any technical implementations. We've met so many people who think they can't get something done, and with a little bit of support, all of a sudden, really they can do anything. You have to go talk to those people and figure out what's stopping them. And usually it's just the conversations, in my opinion. Some people might want to stay in Web 2.5 forever, and that's good enough for them. So for us, like at NEAR, one of the coolest things is account management with like access keys. With marmaja.near, we could actually onboard thousands or hundreds of thousands of people just on our account through like meta transactions. So they don't have to deal with private keys, they don't have to deal with like any of that stuff. They can just log into applications, we deal with all the backend stuff, and as they progressively onboard, they can have choices of, okay, I'm ready to take my own keys now, and then we can have social recovery as well. If you lose this or you can't manage this, you can actually have a DAO that can actually be what is managing it. So you can have a family DAO. You, your mom, your dad, maybe you have siblings, and you guys can create a DAO together that could act as key management for the accounts in your family. A soccer team can spin up a DAO in an hour and fund it with like $20. This soccer team all of a sudden has full transparency with all the funds they receive. When every kid's going out selling their chocolate bars or selling their cupcakes, they're able to efficiently see, so parents as well, exactly where those funds are going, what account is it going to, and where I think we start getting some actual power and support from is, as these players, these young athletes are going out and basically working, you could actually start giving them incentives in the future. If you're the #1 chocolate bar seller, you could easily just know exactly who you sold to, how much you sold, and you could say, hey, you know what? We're gonna give you free soccer boots or a free soccer ball and make it fun where kids can go and enjoy themselves. The club doesn't have to pay for some proprietary application to manage it. And communities can decide what Web3 literacy means to them. We see it in Web3 where you pay gas fees and it pays all the validators. So you can see how even if someone interacts with a bake sale, for example, to fund their local soccer team, if that's done to support consensus on their DAO, that random person who's buying a cupcake is actually supporting the entire NEAR ecosystem. All these DAOs can spin up and they can do basic things like raising funds and transferring, but a lot of the non-technical community has no idea how to take that NEAR and even deposit it to Metapool and get ST NEAR. So they're sitting with NEAR in their accounts for months, and so what a huge benefit has been, well, the Marma J DAO can create this custom function call. We can send some NEAR tokens to Metapool, and then we have that proposal on-chain forever. So all we have to do is now send that proposal to other people. They can vet it, see that it worked for the Marma J DAO, and they can just copy it without having to worry about making a mistake or an error, because they can just legitimately copy exactly what they've seen on our DAO. And so we interact we're farming on Ref Finance, we're lending on Pembroke, we are managing, again, NFT stores, and pretty much trying to integrate with every dApp on NEAR and show that, yes, you can do things as an individual, but how much more power can you receive doing things as a community? So I would just say to people, if you are curious, just get involved. If you feel as though there's a barrier stopping you because you don't know what to say, just join the discussion group and be a lurker. After a while, you'll learn things, you'll get comfortable, and we're all doing the same thing here. Come out to marmaja.org and we will get you involved with our DAO, onboarded, and you'll be doing your own projects before you know it.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.